So in this video, we will look at the topic of angle between two vectors. So in other words, we try to find the angle between the given two vectors. So the angle between two vectors, let's say vector v and vector w, can be found by using the formula. So we have the formula of cos theta. So cos theta is equals to the dot product of the vector v and vector w divide by the magnitude of v and w respectively. So this one cos theta is equals to the dot product of the vector v and vector w and the magnitude and divide by the magnitude of this one vector, magnitude of vector v times magnitude of vector w. Before we go to the question, let's see the different type of angle between two vectors. So the first one, acute angle. So acute angle is the theta between the angle of 0 to 90 degree. Whereas the right angle or orthogonal is 90 degree between the two vector, which is 90 degree. The obtuse angle is between 90 degree to 180 degree. So this is the angle between the vector. And then finally, parallel means that they have the same. This is the parallel. So this is a parallel with the opposite direction. This is the parallel in the same direction. So for opposite direction, the angle is 180 degree, which is pi. If the same direction, so the angle is 0. So let's look at example. Let's say we have coordinate of A, B, and C are points in space. Find the angle between vector AB and vector AC. So before we start to find the angle, we need to find the vector of AB and the vector of AC, because the given is in the form of point. So we need to find the vector of AB and vector of AC. So if you still remember, let's say I have coordinate of A and coordinate of B. So if this is coordinate of B and here is 0. So if you want to find the coordinate of AB, so the given coordinate actually is OA. So here is, let's say the coordinates O is 0, 3 and -2, 0, 3 and -2. Whereas the coordinate here is -1, 4 and 1. So in order to find the coordinate of the vector of AB, AB is AO plus OB. So now AO means in the form of opposite direction. So don't forget, you need to put a negative in front of the coordinate of A, which is 0, 3, and -2. Plus OB, OB is -1, 4, and 1. So don't forget to put a negative here. So from this part, I should get -0 is still is negative. Here we have -3, and then here we have +2 plus -1, 4, and 1. So next, this one, we sum up this vector. 0 plus -1 is -1. -3 plus 4 is +1. And finally, 2 plus 1 is 3. So this is the vector of AB. Next, we try to find the vector of AC using the same condition. So AC will become negative 0, 3, and negative 2, plus the coordinate of B is 1, 2, and 3. So here we have negative. Here remains 0. Sorry, here is 0, negative 3, and positive 2, plus 1, 2, and 3. So from here, 0 plus 1, which is 1, negative 3 plus 2, negative 3 plus positive 2 is negative 1, 2 plus 3 is 5. So this is the coordinate of the vector of AC. Now, if we want to find the angle between these two vectors, so the formula will be cos theta is equals to the dot product of these two vectors, which is vector AB, dot product of vector AB and vector AC. Don't forget, we need to divide by the product of magnitude of AB, magnitude of vector AB, and magnitude of vector AC. So we can find the value separately. After that, we substitute into this formula. For example, the dot product of vector AB and vector AC. So where my vector AB is negative 1, 1, and 3, negative 1, 1, and 3, and my vector AC is 1, negative 1, and 5. So the dot product will be negative 1 times 1 plus 1 times negative 1, and finally plus 3 times 5. So here we have negative 1 minus 1 plus 15. So here we should have 13. This is the dot product. This is the output of the dot product. Next, I try to find the magnitude for both vector of AB and AC. So the magnitude of vector AB is equals to the square root of, where the AB is negative 1, don't forget to put square, plus 1 square, plus 3 square. So from here, we should have 9 plus 1 plus 1, 11. Whereas the magnitude of vector AC will be equals to the square root of 1 squared plus 1 negative 1 squared plus here is 5 squared. So this part we should have 25 plus 1 will be 27. Square root of 27. So now we have all the value. So we can substitute into the formula. Cos theta is equals to the dot product of AB and AC is 13. Divide by the magnitude of AB, which is square root of 11. And the magnitude of AC is square root of 27. So finally, the theta is the cos inverse. So which is 13 over square root of 11 times square root of 27. So by using your calculator, you should get the angle. Let's say 13 divided by square root of 11 times square root of 27. So shift cos, and the answer is 41 degree, 41.03 degree. So here is our answer for this exercise.